What does it take to pull off the perfect crime? Is it flawless timing, brilliant engineering, or simply the audacity to try what others think is impossible? Throughout history, a handful of criminals have executed bank heists so clever, so clean, and so bizarre that they've become legend. Not just for the money they took, but for how they simply vanished, leaving behind nothing but a stunning mystery. Heist number 1, the disappearing truck, the 1971 Baker Street robbery. Our first heist sounds like a Hollywood plot, but it was all too real. In 1971, a gang of thieves rented a leather goods shop 2 doors down from a Lloyd's Bank branch in London. For months, they pretended to run a legitimate business. But every night, they did something incredible. They tunneled, using homemade tools and incredible precision. They dug a 40-foot tunnel from the shop's basement, under the street, and directly into the vault of the bank. They even used microwaves to avoid triggering the bank's vibration sensors, but their downfall was almost as strange as their plan. A nearby amateur radio enthusiast accidentally picked up their conversations while they were inside the vault. He heard one of them say, "You've only got about an hour, then you'll have to clear out." He alerted police, who initially didn't believe him. They eventually checked every bank in London, but it was too late. The gang had cracked over 300 safety deposit boxes, making off with an estimated £3 million equivalent to over £40 million today. They were never caught. The police found the tunnel, the abandoned equipment, and a single half-emptied bottle of champagne. The masterminds? They were gone like ghosts. Heist number 2, the Vault from Hell, the 2005 Banco Central heist. If the London heist was clever, our next one was a feat of sheer, unbelievable industrial effort. In 2005, in the quiet Brazilian town of Fortaleza, a gang of thieves posed as a landscaping company. They set up a fake business near a Banco Central branch, and then they began to dig. But this was number 40-foot tunnel. This was a 250-foot long, 14-foot deep tunnel. It was reinforced with wood and metal, and even had electric lighting and air conditioning. It took them 3 months of digging, and the exit point? The floor of the bank's vault. Over a weekend, they broke through and looted the vault. They didn't steal from accounts, they stole the money that was waiting to be taken out of circulation. They made off with 165 million. Reais, that's over $70 million USD in cash, weighing over 3.5 tons. The real mystery? How they moved that much weight through a narrow tunnel. While many were eventually arrested, most of the money was never recovered. It remains one of the largest and most brazen bank heists in history. Heist number 3, the Invisible Hack, the 2016 Bangladesh bank heist. Our final heist brings the classic bank job into the 21st century. This one required no shovels, no disguises, and no getaway cars. In 2016, hackers performed a virtual heist on the Bangladesh Central Bank from the other side of the world. They didn't rob a local branch, they targeted the bank's account at the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, using stolen credentials and malicious software. They spent weeks studying the bank's procedures. Then they struck. They issued 35 fraudulent orders to transfer nearly $1 billion out of the account. And it almost worked. 4 transactions to the Philippines, totaling $81 million, went through. But the 5th order requested $20 million be sent to a Sri Lankan charity. The hackers spelled foundation as Foundation, a Deutsche Bank. Employee got suspicious over the typo and stopped to make a phone call. That single spelling mistake unraveled the entire operation, halting the remaining $850 million in transfers. The $81 million was laundered through casinos and disappeared. The hackers were never formally identified, showing that in the modern era, the most dangerous weapon isn't a drill, it's a keyboard. 3 different heists, 3 different eras. One using a tunnel, another using a massive excavation, and the last using lines of code. Each one was breathtaking in its audacity and execution. But here's the question that keeps me up at night. For every one of these heists we know about, how many perfect crimes actually worked? How many vaults were emptied by crews who were so smart, so careful that they left behind not a single clue, not even a story for us to tell? That's the ultimate allure of the heist. It's not just about the money, it's about the myth. The idea that with enough intelligence, planning, and nerve, the impossible might just be possible after all. What do you think? Which of these heists blows your mind the most? And what's the greatest heist story you've ever heard? Let me know in the comments below. If you love unraveling mysteries like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories of the incredible and unexplained. I'll see you in the next video.